welcome back. We're doing another
Whiskey Wednesday.
Now, you asked me to get these, and it took
Hi,
forever.
you're Chris, and I'm Devin, and you're tuning in to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. And you're right, it did take forever. But let's talk about kind of the reason we ended up on these.
Yes. Please.
So I, have some emails that come to me regularly, and I have had this idea of buying a barrel and then aging it.
Yes.
We have talked about this, whether it be a bourbon or a tequila or both. We've discussed this, and so when I got the email that I can get a barrel from these guys for $2,500 and age it up to 10 years, I was like, that's actually reasonable. But what was my caveat?
You wanted to taste it first.
I did. I wanted to know what the recipe was and how it tasted before, we spent that type of money. So we ordered the regular one. The
Mash Bill 2.
The Mash Bill 2, which they had, the barrel. However, they are always apparently sold out of it. So they called us and they're like, hey, we've got these ones. Yeah. So we made a decision and we went with the barrel cut. That's meaning right. This is straight out of the barrel.
56.9 alcohol by volume, which makes this 113.8 proof.
And as you guys tuning in know, we like our high proofs. And we're going to take a jog in this conversation. And if you haven't shared us with your friends, put us on your social media, hit that like and subscribe, or even better, hit the join button and choose one of the three options to help us bring you this content.
That's right. You can help support the channel.
And get some special members-only content.
That's weird. That's right. We're just started this up last week, and we're about to load up some more. And, they'll only be available for members only.
We're having a blast, so we got the barrel cut. This one is...
I think it's the Mash Bill 3.
Correct.
That's what she told us that was available.
And I believe the difference is the amount of wheat
It's the
wheat,
ratios.
Yeah. Right, yeah, the wheat and the corn that they put in there. I think this one is a little bit more heavier in the wheats versus the corn. But I love the nose on it.
Yeah, it's
got
beautiful.
A beautiful color. Don't forget, if you want to be neat like us,
you can
go to Neat Glass and get yours. SSC
NEAT. And that'll get you 15% off.
And you too can drink yours with your pinky out. But it is a beautiful nose. You get the beautiful corn. You get, a nice flower to it. It's got a beautiful barrel.
See, I'm getting, first off, I get the beautiful mash bill, which is, of course, you get the sweet corn. I'm getting some, I get the wheat, but I get hints of barley in there.
Mm-hmm.
But then it rounds it out, and
that's
I'm getting pitted fruits.
Yes,
apricots
I would agree.
Or something like that.
And that's one reason why
dried apricots.
Why I kind of like this is because it's not heavy in that rye or that malt, but they round everything out.
Yeah, there's a slight rye to it, but not much at all. Not much at all.
All right. Here we go, y'all.
Salud.
Mind you, this is barrel cut, so this is high proof.
It's warm to say the least. But it's tasty and it's smooth. For a high proof, it's actually pretty smooth. It's not as offensive as that super high proof Jack Daniels that we have.
The rye.
Yeah, that thing is, whew, that's hard. No, this is sweet and smooth, and then it does light up the palate as far as the heat.
So you get, that pitted fruit. You get that kind of cinnamon that's right on the front.
A little bit of honey. I get a little honey.
Okay, I'll give you that. And then you get the beautiful kind of mash bill that works through, and then it kind of lit up by that alcohol content. Um, but then I think it comes back to the barrel that kind of then smothers that heat and turns it into a smooth flavor.
It's delicious. I'm getting everything. So on the back of the palate, I'm even getting some cinnamon. It's a medium level sweet, so it's not slight. It's not heavy sweet, but it's kind of like a medium sweetness. Man, that would make a great Manhattan.
And I
Not
think
gonna
this
lie.
was what, like $56?
Yeah, actually, pause for a second. Allow me to look.
But they had them on their site, Casey Jones. These guys are not native to Michigan. They are from the South. So we had to order those in, but they do ship to Michigan.
Yep, I did actually buy this from. I bought this from Main Street Liquors.
Okay.
So I got 55.23, 44.94 for the Eclipse that we're about to try here in a second. And by chance, did you look up that to see how that is? Why they call it an Eclipse, or?
Because it's aged under moonlight.
What is it? CaseyJones.com. Saw it on the label here. Yep. CaseyJonesDistillery.com.
But not a bad price. Definitely worth the check if you're looking for a new bourbon or a new whiskey that offers something different.
It's quite delicious. Not even gonna lie. I like it. All right. Let me look this Total Eclipse up. I just thought it was cool because of course, when I ordered it, we just had the April 8th eclipse. All right, so they have two parts. They've got the moonshine, and then they've got the aged.
We went with the aged. Mash build of 73% corn.
Nope. Oh, this says something different than what's on the website.
10% wheat, 10% rye, and 5% barley. So well balanced.
Aged minimum of 2 years is what it says on here. That is different because on the it talks about a different mash build on the website. This is the official bourbon of the solar eclipse. Does not disappoint. Perfectly balanced with corn sweetness, rye characters, with wheat textures, and malt. Sip a few drops of water, essential in a classic old fashioned. Interesting.
They say two spirits, one incredible celebration. We created both Total Eclipse for the great American eclipses of 17 and 24. Each expression offers a spirited celebration. Lights out, bottoms up.
Is that what it says? Lights out, bottoms up. That's hilarious.
I'm kind of digging it.
It's sweet, but it
the
is
maple
toned
syrup.
down.
But the maple syrup on there is kind of killing me.
It is sweet, but it is toned down from this one. I think this one packs so much flavor in the nose, and I don't know about the palate yet, but this one I think is my favorite so far, just from the nose.
But this one, you get butterscotch and
Vanilla
and caramel and maple syrup. It's got a beautiful color to it. It really sticks to the glass.
I mean, it smells nice. If you're not, I think I'm probably pulling towards this one because it's a high proof, and it has so much more character. This one is right there. What is the proof on this? It
100 proof.
This is 100 proof. It doesn't smell like it's 100 proof. Wow, that is smooth. That is smooth.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got.
We got to get into this and let our viewers know. Oh, Oh, damn.
That's good.
Need another taste, y'all.
I still like this better, but this is good. You get more rye out of this one than you do this.
That is because it is a little heavier on the rye, and the other one's a little more malted.
It's good. It's real good. In my opinion. I'm more of a tequila guy, but I like it.
Honestly, I would have to blind this one and tell you who wins because
Not me.
they are both absolutely amazing, and this is why I like each of them. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm listening.
So the Eclipse to me has got more sweetness forward. It's got that nice kind of heartier flavors to it, but it's 13% less alcohol, so I think that plays into more of the life of the flavors. You know, the fruit, the cinnamon, the beautiful not maple syrup, but kind of sweetness that's there.
No, I'll give you the maple syrup. I taste a little bit of maple.
But I hate saying maple syrup because I find it disgusting.
But I do get a little bit of like maple syrup. Not like pancake syrup. It's not pancake syrup, but
right.
It's like if you've ever had real maple syrup, it's not as sweet as what you get out of Mrs. Buttersworth, okay? But
and I find that to be absolutely super pleasant. You can drink this straight, you can add a cigar, you can mix drink this, and it is going to elevate everything. This one I absolutely love. You know that if we did a barrel, we would do a barrel cut because we like those high proofs and those flavors. With that being said, I'm not sold completely on this mash bill.
You're the whiskey guy, but for me, I'm not a whiskey guy or bourbon. I enjoy them. I love my Blantons and I love my Bookers and stuff like that. I do like this, and I'd actually put that up there with a Weller or I'd put it up there with the Weller or
either one of these would hold their own up there, but this one you do get a little bit more of that kind of harsh, alcohol forward. It is also 13% more. It is still a smooth high proof. But I do like that the rye is a little bit less in it, so I do think that, it is a smoother palate all around. Like I said, I can't choose a winner. I would have to blind it and choose which day, and on that day, which one would win, honestly. And that's why we like the blinds, is because sometimes it does make us have to choose. These are fantastic, and so it really does make me want to kind of go through the barrel picks so we can, do a Sip Savor Celebrate barrel.
I really want to do a barrel of our own, but that'd be great. That all said, in my opinion, I'm here. This is good. It's just, to me, I think the rye is a little too high, and it throws it off for me enough to say that I would prefer this over this. This is good. This is better.
Fair enough.
That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Well,
hey guys, thanks.
We thank you for tuning in, and always remember to sip, savor, and celebrate.
Ooh, that was a little hot.